Okay guys, good evening. It's your boy Scarface. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. As you guys will recall, right? I started this series exactly last week about my progress so far in Web3 Bridge, where I'm currently learning about blockchain development and Web3, like in general, the concepts behind blockchain, how to build dApps and everything. So I gave you guys my first report that was last week. I guess you guys actually learned a lot there. If this your first time on my YouTube channel, please check the link in my description box. You will listen to the series of last week. So this week the learning process still continues, right? Yeah, we delved deeper into the Ethereum blockchain. We discussed so many concepts. Yeah, for now it's just a tutorial aspect. We discussed about Ethereum scaling, that we have the on-chain and off-chain. We discussed about dApps, that's decentralized applications. We discussed about EIPs and ERCs. We discussed about the EVM code in general. That's the Ethereum virtual machine. It's just a runtime environment where we run as smart contracts. We also discussed about the bytecode, the opcodes. We also discussed about bridges, that how blockchains communicate with each other, that how the Ethereum blockchain communicates with the Solana blockchain, how the layer 1 blockchains communicate with the layer 2 blockchains and all that. We discussed about oracles too. So I'm going to try to give a brief summary of everything. So please don't just grab your seat and wait for me, because we have a whole lot to discuss, guys. Yeah, now let's start. Ethereum scaling. We started discussing about the scalability challenges in the Ethereum ecosystem. Now, all blockchains have three issues they want to solve. They want to solve security, decentralization, and scalability. In general, is called the trilemma, and no blockchain has actually successfully solved the three completely. It's either you solve two and sacrifice one. It is the same with Ethereum. Ethereum is solving the decentralization and security, and is actually sacrificing the scalability issues and everything. So now, scalability refers to the ability of a blockchain to handle an increasing number of transactions and users without losing speed and security. So it's just the ability of the Ethereum network to process transactions on a blockchain, like at a higher speed. That's just it. So we learn about some scaling solutions. We have the on-chain scaling and the off-chain scaling. Off-chain scaling is these transactions are handled off-chain. That's off the Ethereum blockchain. They are bundled and sent to the Ethereum network. Why on-chain scaling solutions now? These transactions are handled on the blockchain itself. Now, an example of an on-chain scaling solution is sharding. Why an example of an off-chain scaling solutions are layer 2 solutions and all that. Okay, next, oracles. You know that the Ethereum blockchain currently, that's the smart contract on this Ethereum blockchain now, can't really like interact with other data sources from outside world. Yeah, so that's why the concept of oracles now comes in. Like it's not that really that hard, you understand? Like, don't really try to, let's say, stress yourself and everything. Oracles are simply just external data sources from our real world. Now, these data sources are compiled in one place, then are sent to the Ethereum blockchain. Now, we have about two types of like oracles. We have the centralized oracles and the decentralized oracles. Now the centralized oracles, anytime you hear the word like, let's say, centralized, but now centralized oracles, now these are data sources from one place. These are the data sources from one place and another. We have so many advantages on these centralized oracles and all that. That means that since it's from one person or from one place, it can't really be trusted. And again, that one place, sometimes, let's say, like, it can be hacked and all that. Now, the concept of decentralized oracles now, like as the name, like it implies, decentralized. It's not really from one source. This data now is actually compiled from different sources and all that, then sent to the smart contract. So now the advantages of this is that since this data is compiled from many places or sources, that means that it can actually be trusted. So one real world like example that we can think of now, look at, let's say, if you are actually building your DApp that is showing the price of, let's say, Ethereum to Bitcoin. Of course, that price change that is showing there, that particular data that is there, that is showing maybe price is going up or down, that data feed, it comes from an oracle. Next we discuss about decentralized applications, dApps in short. Decentralized applications, all the stores, they are just applications built on top of the blockchain. Don't stress it at all. All these decentralized applications, they are just applications built on top of the blockchain. That means that there's no middleman there. So when we talk about these dApps now, we have the front end and the back end. The back end is strictly a blockchain, although there are components such as other storage stuff like this Swarm and the rest, in such a way that you store your files and everything. Then the front end is just HTML, CSS and JavaScript. The benefits of dApps, like we have numerous benefits of dApps, like there are plenty, but I'll just give you a very, very few. For example, the first one is decentralization. The second one is censorship. By that I mean that there's no central authority that has control over that dApp. And what I'm trying to say is that, okay, there was one time, sometime last year or so, you guys, because I'm definitely not a Nigerian, they ban you guys from using Twitter, right? Good. That can't happen on the dApp. You get, it's not possible at all. Another benefit is that increased accessibility. By increased accessibility, I mean that this increased accessibility can happen in the especially in the finance industry. For example, now let's say, okay, so today is Sunday. If you want to withdraw your funds from the bank now, there's no way that I can go to the bank that you want to withdraw your funds and everything. Do you understand? That means that you can't really access your funds anytime you want. But then with dApps, you can have access to your funds anytime, any moment in this life that you want and everything. And again, the last thing that we discuss about dApps is the challenges that are facing dApps and everything. Also, you know that in every aspect of this life, we have the pros and the cons. And one of the cons is that it's just an adoption. It's not everybody that can actually use these dApps. For example, you can actually tell a market woman to transfer Ethereum, or you want to pay for goods with your cryptocurrency and everything. They don't really have that knowledge yet. So let's one stuff I'm always advocating for us to adopt dApps and blockchain, like in general, we have to provide or educate more persons about this, about blockchain and about blockchain in general. Last but not the least, we discussed about EVM, bytecode and opcode. EVM is just a short form of the Ethereum virtual machine. Don't really crack head about it. It's not that hard at all. I'll actually break it down for you guys. Now, EVM is just like a runtime environment where your smart contracts are actually executed. Now you know that most smart contracts are written in Solidity. Now, blockchain, the main blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, Solana, Polygon, and rest, don't really understand this Solidity, right? Good. Now, these smart contracts are now converted to the bytecode. Is this bytecode that blockchain we actually understand? Now we are trying to communicate with the blockchain, right? Nice. Is this actually this bytecode that this blockchain really understands and everything? Now this EVM will now translate this bytecode to opcodes. Opcodes are just rules, setting rules that how your smart contract should behave, which functions to call first, which functions to go like that. Once these stuffs are done, then your blockchain will now understand the language. Now that was a report for my week 2. So just expect another report next week. I think from next week, as I've already told you already, we'll start with writing about smart contracts and everything. So we just hope that me and my classmates we keep actually doing our best to actually know this thing and master it very, very well. And I actually hope that in the next 1 year to 2 years, I will come back to this video and actually watch it and be like, this is where I actually started and everything. Okay guys, see you next week. Bye. I'm signing out. Scarface.